Hello, Old Radio Al here. I guess that name's becoming more fitting all the time, in more ways than one, despite my Red Hot Chili Pepper shirt. And there's a bird. It's springtime. Today I wanted to show you my RCA model 68R4. It's a 1946-1947 model. I would guess it came out late in 1946 after the radio companies had retooled from wartime production, geared up for consumer sales. Anyway, it's an 8-tube superhet, uses an RC 608 chassis. It's got a 5x7 elliptical speaker. It is AM and FM. It's a rather large radio. It's a table or mantle model, I guess. It's 17 inches wide and 12.5 inches tall, and it's about 10 inches deep, so it takes up a lot of real estate. That probably wasn't really a big deal back in those days when these were the center of the family's entertainment pre-TV. It's got a loop antenna for AM, dipole antenna for FM. I get very little radio reception where I live here in a valley. I have an AM transmitter going 24/7. It's got an RCA phono jack. I'm currently rebuilding one of those little RCA 45 players to use with that. Phono selected with the front knob that selects phono, AM and FM. And of course you've got on-off volume. This knob, which does not match, I'm looking for a authentic one, is tone control, 3-position tone control, and tuning. This radio's had all the usual restoration done. I replaced the filter and paper caps. I replaced one weak tube and cleaned the chassis, replaced the power cord, all the usual stuff. This radio's cabinet was refinished by a friend of mine, Rick. He's a professional furniture finisher, as well as a fellow radio hobbyist. Rick likes to make them look brand new. My restorations, I tend to keep them to a minimum. I like them to look their age as long as they're structurally sound and not too badly kept up. I don't like the typical flower pot ring on the top of them. But anyway, looks very nice. Let's give it a listen and see what's playing on the in-house radio station. Very nice sounding radio. Lots of volume. And anyway, that's enough of that before I get in trouble for the copyright stuff. Now it seems fitting to hear this music from these radios' heyday playing on them. AM radio just isn't what it used to be. It's mostly talking heads and gospel. Nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to listen to, but I like the music. We've got one oldie station and one country station, but they only come in about half the time where I live, so the transmitter is going 24/7. I love these old radios. I like the idea that they're part of our country's history. They were made back when Made in the USA meant something great. They played music and entertained. They kept people informed. I don't have any idea in my head that I own these radios. I think of myself as a steward or a caretaker of them. They were somebody else's before I got them, and they're going to be someone else's after I'm gone. Be that my kids or someone else that likes vintage radios. anyway, that's pretty cool. You know, it's a little bit of mortality, I think. Okay, thanks for watching. Look for more soon.